All right. What's going on, everybody? We are live here for week 18 of the NFL season, the final weekend of the regular season here in the NFL. Playoffs start next weekend. And no matchups or anything yet to be determined. Some seedings have already been clinched, but the Steelers and the Ravens are getting ready to come out. Steelers will start with the football here. The playoff scenarios for this game. Steelers will keep their hopes alive with a win. If Ravens win, the Steelers is out of playoff contention. Rudolph hands it off, and Najee Harris almost loses control of the football. Has to make sure he has it. Does gain two, though, on the play. And it's second down here. Ravens wearing white jerseys, yellow pants. Or no, Steelers are wearing white jerseys, yellow pants, black helmet, normal black helmet. And then the Ravens are wearing the same black helmets. Well, not the same black helmets. They are wearing black helmets, purple jerseys, and white pants for today's game. 2nd and 8, Rudolph gets it to Najee Harris. Najee Harris is going to get about 6 there. 3rd down coming up. So tomorrow I will be headed to Charlotte to watch the Panthers Bucks game tomorrow at 1 Eastern. So we'll not be live for the 1 o'clock slate. And I might be able to be live for like the ending of the 7th or the 4 o'clock slate, depending on what time I get home. We are coming directly home after the game. So, and then I should be live for the game tomorrow night. Rudolph gets it. Caught. Who is that? It's not Pickens. It is a first down. Johnson with the catch there. 1st and 10. It is pouring here in Baltimore. So let's go over the scenario for this game, the complete scenario. If the Steelers win, a win will not put them in to the playoffs. Jaylen Warren with the carry, and that one was bobbled. 2nd down. Got nowhere that time around. But let's go over the scenarios for today's game. We have one more game after this. The Colts and the Texans. And that will determine a lot in the South Division. Rudolph gets it to the outside. Johnson with it. With a quick cut. Gets about 6 or so there. 3rd down coming up. Well, actually, hold up. So the Steelers aren't eliminated if they lose. Rudolph. So there's really nothing for the Ravens to do. But so the Ravens have already clinched the 1 seed in the bye. Lamar's not playing. We know all that. The Steelers win today. With a win, they'll clinch the division. No. They'll clinch a spot in the playoffs with the Bills loss or Jags loss tomorrow, plus a win in this game. But the Steelers had to punt the ball away, and the Ravens will have it the first time coming out tonight. I believe Hundley is coming out. Yeah, there's Lamar. He's bundled up. He is bundled up. So Steelers with a win today, they'll just need a Bills loss or a Jaguars loss tomorrow, and they are in the playoffs. If Steelers lose, they will need both the Jaguars loss, and the Broncos loss. Will get them in. And then the game tonight, Colts and Texans. Here we go. If the Jaguars lose, if the Jaguars lose tomorrow, the winner of the game tonight between the Colts and the Texans will win the AFC South. If the Jaguars win, they win the AFC South. They don't need anything else to happen. The loser of the Texans and Colts game is completely out of the playoffs. So there's a lot more in contention tonight than there is in this game. But the Ravens, or for the Steelers, it will make things a lot harder to get in. They'll need 2 losses instead of just 1 tomorrow. And then again, Monday night, 7:30 Eastern. Well, no, that's not even. So we can just delete this because there's nothing really to be. There's not really any key scenarios I will type up. Tonight I'll type up everything with the loser being eliminated and all that. I might put a ticker on. So Huntley is coming on for the Ravens. 11:37 to go in the first quarter of play. Huntley will take it himself, gets across the 20-yard line to about the 21. There'll be a gain of 2 coming up, second down. But so there's not really a whole lot in this game going on. Huntley gets it out. Kohler with the catch. Third down. And Huntley with the throw to Hill. Not Tyreek Hill, but it is incomplete. Fourth down. James Cook did sign with the Ravens. Not James Cook. Frick. Dalvin. Was it Dalvin Cook? Not James Cook. Frick. Dalvin Cook. And Steelers with the return gets all the way up to the 24-yard line. That's where the Steelers will start once again. First and 10 with 10:08 to go. So I should be live for the Dolphins and the Bills game tomorrow. I might still be live for the 4:30 games. We'll go over all the scenarios tomorrow or tonight at some point. We'll go over everything. The playoff schedule. Let's go over the playoff schedule. Let's go over the playoff schedule. That's not what I want. This is what I want? No. Okay, here we go. So the wild card schedule: 2 games on Saturday, one at 4:30, and the other one yet to be determined. Next Saturday. Next Sunday we have 3 games, no times or no to be determined times. I'm assuming one at 1-ish, one at 4:25, and then one at. I'm assuming the 3 game slots. I'm not sure though. And then Monday at 8:15. So 1 game on Monday at 8:15. That's the wild card. The divisional round, 2 games the following Saturday and 2 games on the Sunday. And then the conference championship game. The conference championship games, obviously the 2 games. That following week, and then the Pro Bowl, which I don't know if I'm going to stream any of that or not, and then obviously the Super Bowl. I will be obviously streaming that. First time I'll be streaming that game. Steelers playoff chances: 63% with win, 14% with loss. That's the playoff chances. And Harris with the run. Shy about a yard, got 4 on the carry, 3rd down coming up here for the Steelers. Harris close to 1st down. I believe they'll give it to him. 1st and 10. My Super Bowl predictions: I don't think the 49ers are getting in. I really do like the chances with my Cowboys. I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be the Ravens in the AFC. Rudolph and Warren around the edge gets all the way down into Ravens territory. 1st down and 10. Steelers. Austin gets 8. Second down on the jet sweep there. Pickens in for the Steelers. No, he's coming out. 2nd and 2. Rudolph gets it to the outside. Hayward tries to get it to first down, dives with it. Mason Rudolph today, 4 for 5, just 22 yards. Warren with the carry, gets 4 there, second down. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Najee Harris coming into the game now for Pittsburgh. Rudolph drops back. Gets it to Johnson and gets the first down on the underneath pass there. Again, a game tonight between the Colts and the Texans with a lot more on the line. And after tomorrow, we'll know what the playoffs are going to look like. We'll know the NFC playoffs tomorrow before the Sunday night game. Harris powering his way through. Gets about 8 there on first down. Second down coming up. Najee Harris. Harris on the pitch, gets the first down, and it's 1st and goal coming up for Pittsburgh. Probably about, looks like about the 7-yard line or so. Steelers red zone percentage, 19 out of 40. Just 48%, 28 in the NFL. 28th, 29th in the NFL. 1st and goal now. So far today, the Steelers have 10 runs, 6 passes. The play selection so far here in this first quarter. Just the 3rd drive of the game. And Najee Harris gets about 2 there. 2nd and goal, about 5 to go for the Steelers. As we head towards the end of the first quarter, a very, very quick first quarter. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter of play here between the Steelers and the Ravens. So the Steelers are going to need a lot more if they win or if they lose, but they're not out of it. I wonder how the playoffs are going to look like. I wonder if they're even going to be in the playoff picture if they win. Harris gets in. Touchdown, Steelers. First score of the game. Seven nothing. Steelers pending the extra point. 12 plays, 76 yards. That drive took 7.5 minutes. Just over 7.5 minutes in total. 7:32. Just 2:36 to go in the first quarter of play. Extra point is good. 7-0 Pittsburgh over the Baltimore Ravens. Early on, the Ravens have already clinched the 1 seed. They do not have they don't have most of their starters in. So again, tomorrow I'll be at the Carolina game. I will be streaming the game tomorrow. We are also going to be starting something else that we'll be focusing on. Something that will be something I really want to try to do, and I want to try to just see how it will work out on YouTube here. I'm going to at least stream this season of the UFL. I'll be covering it for y'all. I think it's really interesting to see that. Now we have one good league. We have one good league. That's not the NFL or college football. So it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. Several teams from the USFL and several teams from the XFL, USFL division, and XFL division. I cannot speak, but that's how it will work out. I will be covering that. I'll be posting it on my Instagram. I'll be covering all that, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I don't really have a favorite team in that league. I think it will be interesting. Starting March 30th, baseball will be back at that time. Basketball will be pretty much wrapping up. So the playoff picture, Ravens in first. They have clinched. Miami, the division leaders, Miami, Kansas City, and the Jaguars are the division leaders. Your wild card teams. Three wild card. So the wild card round is 3 division winners versus 3 wild card teams. I think y'all know this. 3 division winners versus 3 wild card teams, 2 through 7, and then they will reseed. You're not reseeding. It'll be the Ravens versus the lowest seed, and then the other teams play. They should reseed, but you're not reseeding. Like, you're not getting a new seed. You're staying with the seed that you already have. So let's say the Dolphins win. I mean, they'll still be the 2 seed. Let's say if the whatever the 7 seed is, they won't become the 4 seed. They'll become the 2. They'll stay as the 7th seed. You guys know how this works. I don't even know why I'm explaining it to you. Jaguars win the division if they win them all. Tyler Huntley had his first son in mid-December. Congratulations to him. Yeah, so your wild card are the Browns. So your division leaders at the moment: Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, and Jags. Jags win the division with a win tomorrow. Your wild card teams are the Browns, Dolphins, and Colts. The teams in the hunt are the Texans and the Steelers. Texans can still win win their division. I want to see. I wonder if the Ravens will or the Steelers will be in the playoffs. Or the Steelers. Will they jump? So they will be the 7th seed. Yeah, so your eliminated teams in the AFC: Bengals, Broncos, Bengals, Raiders, Jets, Titans, Chargers, Patriots. Eliminated teams in the NFC: Bears, Giants, Commanders, Cardinals, Panthers. In order. The teams have locked in a spot. Each team that have locked in their spot in the playoffs. Ravens as the 1 seed in the AFC, the Chiefs as the 3 seed in the AFC, so they will not move up nor down, and the Browns as the 5 seed. They'll neither move up nor move down. So those teams are locked in. And that NFC, just one team, and that is the 49ers. They are locked in as the 1 seed and will have the bye. They will not play next week, nor will the Ravens. Teams have clinched this spot, but not locked in. Teams have already clinched the spot. Dolphins, and that's it. The Dolphins are the only team that have clinched but not locked in a seed yet. In the NFC, it's a lot. Cowboys, Lions, Eagles, Rams. There's 2 spots left to be filled in the NFC: Bucks and Packers. Cowboys will clinch as a 2 seed with a win tomorrow, and will win the NFC East. Tampa Bay will clinch the South with a win versus the Panthers tomorrow. Lions have clinched the division and pretty much will be your will pretty much be your 3 seed. The Lions will be the 3 seed. They have not locked in the spot. There could be some extenuating circumstances that could put them down to 4, but more than likely they'll be the 3 seed. They're at 98% chance at being a 3 seed. So 33 coming up here for the Steelers, who currently have the lead. The Steelers are playing well with under a minute to go, under 15 seconds to go as the clock is ticking down in the first quarter. Rudolph will take a downfield shot. Johnson couldn't separate himself. And that is incomplete. 4th down and 3. The Ravens will get the ball back as we head towards a close in the first quarter of play. End of first quarter, 7-0 your score. So I do have a bet in this game. Parlay. I have a 3-leg parlay. Not in just this game alone, but I have the under 33.5 in the parlay. So the other 2 in the parlay, Boston, the Celtics win by -7, and the Colts win by -1. So that's my parlay. Pretty big payout if I do win that one. Do I have anything tonight? I do have one tonight. CJ Stroud over 22.5 or 23 plus completions and a 7-leg parlay. And I do have I need Jonathan Taylor 2+ touchdowns and the Colts to win. Parlay. So I did win one of my fantasy leagues. I won one of my fantasy leagues, guys. Not taking home the title is better than not playing at all. So pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and look forward to next year. Let's look back at your fantasy highlights from this season. Oh no! Frick! So Ravens, that sucks. Frick. Frick. Oh well. So the Ravens just fumbled the ball away, and the Steelers recovered it. Um, so, yep, that just happened. Melvin Gordon, the running back, 19th career from a loss. Most by any since 2015. Najee Harris with it. And Harris with a big run. Gets near the first down marker. Harris has played really well so far today. Again, the playoff chances 63% with a win, 14% with a loss today. So the Steelers are really hoping a win will put them in. 80 yards rushing for the Steelers, 15 for the Ravens. There's a flag. Flags come out. More than likely will be on the offense either for false start or illegal motion or something like that. Oh, it's Brad Allen. Oh, no. First and 15, snap infraction on the Steelers. This is Brad Allen's crew reffing the game today. Ravens 16.4 points allowed this season, 302 yards per game allowed, fourth in the NFL. Second down, Harris got about one or two there. Second down coming up. Second and 13 to go. Warren. Short. Fourth down. And the Ravens have it. A fumble recovery, and the Ravens have the football. It'll be first and 10 Baltimore. That was a steal. And that leg is going to be a steal of the parlay.
What's my safe life story? I see inspiration right through my glass. So when my windshield cracked, I chose SafeLight. They replaced the glass and recalibrated my safety system. Service and trust.
All right, 11:02 to go here in the second quarter. Turnover for each team now after the Steelers just turned it over. Huntley in this Raven offense back on the field. Huntley with the play action pass. Looks to go deep, will roll out. Throws it. Is that caught? Incomplete. Second down. And 10 coming up here for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson seeking to become fifth player with multiple MVP awards in first six season. Brett Favre, Kurt Warner, Patrick Mahomes, some notable names that have done that. There's just five guys I believe that have done that. Jalen Brown or Jay Brown, I don't even know who that is. Huntley, no slide, but gets the first down or gets close to first down. Third down coming up here for Baltimore. Third down about 3 or so coming up. 1-3 in the playoffs in Lamar's career. 0-2 at home. Likely with the catch and a first down for the Ravens. Todd Monken, your Baltimore Raven offensive coordinator. The Ravens, he has been a big part. He was a big part of the Georgia back-to-back national championships. And Huntley taken down immediately for a sack. Robinson gets the sack there, second down. And a big loss here. Second and 18, a loss of 8. Huntley dumps it down, gets about 4 there. 3rd down. Huntley gets about 6 there. It'll be 4th down and about 8. Huntley did scramble there, 4th and 7 coming up now, and so the Steelers will get the ball back up 7, just over or just under halfway through this second quarter of play. Jordan Stout, the punter, and got it to, oh wow, holy cow, what a punt from Stout. What a stout punt from Stout. Inside the 5-yard line, there's a flag on the play. Let's see what happened here. So it looks like it's on the Ravens. So the Steelers will get. Looks like Stout will have to probably re-kick this here. An eligible downfield, Trenton Simpson with the ineligible downfield. So the Steelers again come out, and now Stout will have to come out and repunt the ball. Let's see if it's another good one like it just was. 4th and 12. Calvin Austin, the punt returner, and the punt is away. Oh! Another one almost inside the 5-yard line. Got away from the player that almost got just barely in the end zone. Now under halfway through the second quarter, or now over halfway through the second quarter of play. Just under 7.5 minutes to go. Holding on the punt team. Hold is on the Steelers. Okay, so there's holding on the Steelers now. All right, I'll be right back. I think the 49ers are going to get upset. I think they're going to lose. I don't know if they're going to lose in the divisional. Najee tries to get to first down marker. Got about 4 there, third down, and about 5-ish. Maybe a little bit shorter than that. But, man, I mean, you don't know. We don't even know what the playoffs are looking like right now anyway. So it will be – let me look. I'm going to do my playoff bracket tomorrow. I'm going to go over my bracket tomorrow to see, where we stand. And Rudolph, low snap. It's going to be short. Warren tries to get it, but it's just short. I'm liking Ravens Cowboys. I mean, Cowboys are really good at home. They'll be at home. If they win tomorrow, they'll be at home until the championship game. So I'll have 2 home games. And a punt here will take a big Steelers roll inside the 30-yard line at the 29. First and 10 coming up now for the Ravens. 5 minutes to go in the game, in the first half of play. A 7-0 ball game still. Again, tonight at 8 Eastern, pretty much after this game, maybe about an hour or so. We'll have the Colts and the Texans.
Auburn has made Bud Walton Arena. One of the reasons is Arkansas is 9 for 25 on 2-point attempts. How quiet.
It's now time to. Ow. Spirit and enthusiasm that has been demonstrated to myself.
Ravens today 1 for 4 on third downs, 39. Average of 7 yards. Huntley throws it over the middle. Caught. First down and 10. .345 to go in the first half of play. Huntley. And Edwards with a big run. Gets to 40. Gets all the way down to the 30 inside the 25-yard line. And the Ravens are in business at about the 22, 23-yard line, 1st and 10, Baltimore. Edwards found a seam and took off. There's an injured player for the Steelers. Scott was able to get to the sidelines. Is now seeking help, and Edwards runs into a brick wall. Very next play, 2nd down. Second and 12, 19.6 points per game allowed from the Steelers this season. Huntley over the middle, caught. First down, touchdown, Ravens. Likely with the touchdown reception. .27-yard touchdown for Isaiah Likely. 6 plays, 71 yards, 2:48 off the clock. 2:19 to go in the first half of play. Sorry for the burp. Excuse me there. And the extra point is good. Oh my goodness. No way. Frick. He's going to have a bet for
No, I'm married to Tim.
Timberly Timbo. Did he ever tell you the Inner water polo story?
Yes, I have heard that a lot this weekend.
Hey, Timmy Timbo, you got married? Where's the invite, dude? I crushed it ready.
Are you betting against the home team at the end of the night? Here's no song against the home. And their secondary is trash. Just remember that when you lose.
Well, as a building now, these fans were freezing and soaking wet and watching their offense do nothing until that quick strike drive.
In Baltimore against George Pickens from Pittsburgh offense. I got to get more Pico.
Ready to move Warren. Rudolph just said it's so simple my job when I throw the ball for 14 and catch. But guess what? Once, remember, he did really hurt the Ravens in the first week on a game-winning touchdown pass. Yeah, the big plays. They said they would cover him differently. They have a great plan for him so far. They're going to make it very difficult to get the ball into the hands of their big play guy. 2-minute warning. Cisco presents. With all the key blocks by receiver Jacoby Myers and tackle William Monster Jr., Logan Brooks for the Chargers defense, 26-yard touchdown run. Cisco blocks cyber attacks for customers including the entire Fortune 100 and the NFL. Because when the game is on the line, and it's always on the line, the NFL relies on Cisco.
Command products organize any space with ease. And without damage. Command do no harm.
If it's Hillshire Farm. Oh, hell yeah.
Why did I keep missing out on this? Before you were preventing migraine with Qulipta? Remember the pain, the worry, the canceled plans? And look at me now. You'll never truly forget migraine. But Qulipta reduces attacks, making 0 migraine days possible. It's the only pill of its kind that blocks CGRP and is approved to prevent migraine of any frequency. To help give you that forget you get migraine feeling. Don't take it allergic to Qulipta. Most common side effects are nausea, constipation, and sleepiness. Learn how AbbVie can help you save Qulipta. Then forget you get migraine medicine.
Clock time away from the All-State halftime. We got that belt in Ryan Clark. Perhaps we can clarify the dance. Take a look at Texas Skulls. What's your thoughts on that primetime game tonight? Winner in, loser out.
I think that game comes down to what C.J. Stroud for Houston does in the red zone. He's going to get completions, and he plays some zones. If he can be really good in the red zone, no one holds it longer than he does. He scores some touchdowns, Houston wins.
Also, the Street Sox and the Wolverines and the Huskies at halftime.
Warren. Third down, and the Ravens are having some energy here. 150 to go. Under 145 to go now and ticking. 3rd and 6.
Inside the center state.
First and 10. Rudolph. Yeah, no. All right. may wear one of my Cowboy shirts tonight. Ravens kneel it, and that'll be the end of the first half. Here, Baltimore will receive it to start the second half. 7-7 your score. Oh, I forgot to change the score. Oops. That changed it. Oh, well. But it is 7 all going into the second half. Halftime coming up. I'll be back for the second half of the Steelers and the Ravens. Winner of this game, or if the Steelers win, let's go over the scenarios one more time. Steelers, Ravens doesn't do anything to them. They've already won the division. They've already won the you know what. Yeah. Yeah. What am I doing? There we go. That's what I'm doing. All right. So winner of this game, well, Ravens, they've already clinched. No one cares. Steelers, they clinched with a win. They clinch a spot with a win, plus a Bills loss, or keyword or a Jags loss tomorrow. Steelers lose, they're going to need a Jags loss and a Broncos loss to get in. Texans and Colts, winner clinches a playoff spot. Loser eliminated between the Colts and the Texans. Second half starts in about 11 minutes or so. Playoff brackets taking shape. It'll take shape tomorrow while I'm in Charlotte for the Panthers and the Buccaneers. Make sure you guys stay tuned tomorrow night. Wrapping up the regular season. Dolphins, Bills, 8:15 Eastern, Sunday Night Football, closing up the regular season. Playoffs start next Saturday, and wild card Saturday, Sunday, and I believe there's one game Monday, and then the next week, the divisionals, Saturday and Sunday. The next week, the championship games on Sunday, AFC and NFC. And then 2 weeks later after that, we got the Super Bowl. That's how the playoff will go. 10 minutes away from the second half. I'll see y'all then. Peace out. All right. There we go. All right. First and 15. I guess a penalty happened here at the 20-yard line, I'm assuming. Carry of about 3 here. Second down for the Ravens in the third quarter. Half 7-your score. Just underway in the second half. A reminder, winner of this game are Steelers. Whatever happens in this game, whoever wins this game, it'll be huge for the Steelers' playoff chances. But other than that, there's nothing too crazy here. TJ Watt gets the sack there, third down, coming up. But the Steelers with a win just needs one or two teams to lose tomorrow, whether that's the Jags or the Bills. Tomorrow, one of those two teams loses, then the Steelers will clinch a playoff spot. If they lose, then they need both the Jags and the Broncos to lose. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. Huntley tipped, incomplete, 4th down and 16. That was over the middle from Huntley. A muff punt from Austin. And we'll return it here. 1st and 10 coming up now for the Steelers. 7-all your score. Mason Rudolph in this Steelers offense back on the field for the first time in the second half. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put my watch on the charger. All right. Sorry, I just had to put my watch on the charger. I want to see. No, it's a Broncos win. What? What? Okay. Who does the Broncos play? No, I have it right. Okay. So Broncos win. We'll get the Steelers in. 63% chance with a win for the playoffs for the Steelers. 14% chance to get in with a loss. So Steelers looking to really boost their chances. And Harris with a big run across the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 Steelers into Raven territory. In the first play of the drive. First half drives for the Steelers. Punt, touchdown, punt, fumble, fumble. Every other drive ends in a punt. We'll listen to the punt or something else. Because this is the every other drive. So Harris shut down here on the first down play after the first big run to get them across the 50-yard line. Second down. Did he even get a yard? Is the question. He did. Najee got 2 on the carry. Okay. So Najee got 2. 2nd and 8. Coming up now for the Steelers. Rudolph. Again, not playing quarterback today for the Steelers. Najee Harris gets the run for the 3rd consecutive play, and that one's a loss. Maybe lost those 2 yards, maybe a little bit more than that. It's going to be 3rd and 10 at the least. Kirk Herbstreit and I believe Dan Orlovsky on the call. Not Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Fowler and Dan Orlovsky on the call in this game. I'm pretty sure that's Dan Orlovsky, the analyst. So 3rd and 10, lost the 2 yards he gained. Najee Harris did. 11 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, just over that. Now 11 minutes to go and counting. Rudolph drops back and there's whistles. Flag. Was this a delay of game? It was. Now it's 3rd and 15, so it's looking like it will be a punt to continue the punt trend on every other drive. 3rd and 15 here coming up. This is not a must-win scenario for the Steelers, but a pivotal win would be huge. And a bad snap. 4th down. It is miserable. The weather's miserable in Baltimore right now. Rainy, cold, wet, and he's gotten it. You could tell it is affecting the game a whole bunch. 4th and 21. Fair caught at the 21. And that's where the Ravens will start. 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line with 10:21 to go. 13 and 3 Ravens, 9 and 7 Steelers. Again tonight, a key game in the AFC South. Colts, Texans. Winner will get into the playoffs. Loser is out. The winner will have a chance to win the division if the Jaguars lose tomorrow. So the winner of the Colts Texans game wins the division with the Jaguars loss tomorrow. That will be tonight. The Colts and the Texans game is tonight. Tonight at 8:15. Stay tuned. We got one more half of this, and then we'll have the Colts Texans game at 8:15. Should be pretty much right after this game ish. The injury report: Chris Lamons is out tonight for the Colts. They have Kenny Moore, questionable. Zach Moss, questionable. Braden Smith, questionable. And Quentin Nelson, also questionable. For the Texans, Laramie Tunzel, questionable. Sheldon Rankins, questionable. Malik Collins, questionable. Andrew Beck, questionable. And Will Anderson, questionable tonight. That's your injury report in Lucas Oil Stadium. And NRG Stadium is already being prepped for the 2024 College Football Playoff National Championship game between Michigan and Washington. Monday night, I will be live for that game. Even though it's going to be a little bit painful to watch and to see a team celebrate whoever wins, it's going to be painful because Alabama was really close. I mean, Alabama was very close to winning that game, and it'll be painful to watch because I would be very confident going into that game that we would win it all. But we were so close to knocking off Michigan an inch or so, basing off the play where he muffed the punt. It was late in the fourth quarter. He muffed the punt. The guy muffed the punt. It went all the way back near the end zone. The guy was able to return it to the 1 yard line, but was tackled in the end zone. Very, very close. Very close. I think it should have been a safety, but the rules is forward progress stops at the 1 yard line. Obviously, they go drop down and score a touchdown, and they go into overtime and they win. So, there's some things, obviously, we can't blame that play. In total, we have to blame. I mean, really, the offensive line is to blame in that game, especially the center, who is now at Ohio State less than a week since the loss. Dude literally blew the game for us and took off. And Huntley taken down immediately, 4th down. TJ Watt with another sack. But dude literally blew the game and took off. So frustrating. It took him less than a week to enter the transfer portal and commit to Ohio State. Oh my goodness, bro. And Austin trying to find some space here does not. The Steelers will have it near the 35-yard line. But man. It's so I'm just frustrated with him. I'm frustrated with it's just a frustrating game to lose the way that we lost that game. Alabama looked like the better team in the second half. There's no question. It's going to hurt to watch, but I mean, I can't even believe we were even in that game, to be honest with you. But we'll have there should be an announcement for the new college football game coming out in the summer. Hopefully, it's a date, at least the official launch date, and when I would like to know when the pre-sale starts. Um, the next week purchase is probably going to be the game, which I don't know when pre-sale will be. Again tonight, 8:15 Eastern, Texans and Colts. We may have some stuff coming in with that game. I don't know. I may start and something here with this, or I may start a new channel or something with that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that to happen. Steelers and Ravens tied at 7 apiece. 1st and 10 here. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it before the game comes out. When I have enough, when I know I can afford to purchase it, then I'll buy it. But because I'll have a job by then for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Rudolph Harris with a big carry. Gets all the way down across the 45-yard line. And a 1st down and 10 coming up. A gain of about 14 or so there. 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Steelers and Ravens tied at 7 apiece. A Steeler win will need either a Bills loss or Jaguars loss tomorrow to get in. A loss would mean a Broncos win plus a Jags loss to get in, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Pickens has 0 targets today. 2nd and 13 coming up here for the Steelers. Rudolph drops back and pressure to take it down. 3rd down. Warren. 4th down. 6 minutes to go in the game. It is tied 7 apiece. 4th down coming up. Fourth and 19 here for the Steelers. 5:40 to go. Tylan Wallace to return it. And it will be caught at the 17-yard line. That's where the Ravens will start as a fair catch. Single. 13-3 Ravens versus the 9-7. Steelers winner will take. Again, winner tonight between the Colts and the Texans clinches a spot in the playoffs. Loser is eliminated. We'll go over tie if it indeed happens, but there's a lot on the line. And there's some extenuating circumstances as well on the line for tonight's game. The extenuating circumstances, let's go over those for this game. So there's a lot for the Steelers too. Let's go over those. Let's go over these. Okay. NFL news. Playoff scenarios. Okay, playoff clinching scenarios. Okay, so if the Ravens win, the Bills clinch. If the Ravens win today, the Bills clinch. So that Bills is also on the line here in this game. If the Bills win or if the Ravens win this game, the Bills clinch a spot in the playoffs. Where are they at currently? That'll be interesting. They're sixth. So Ravens win clinches, or the Bills clinch with a win, or with a Ravens win, because it says Pittsburgh loss or tie. Second and 10 here coming up. That's a key extenuating circumstance or key scenario. Huntley over the middle, caught, first down across the 30. Kolar with the reception, first down and 10, Ravens. Huntley throws it over the middle, caught. Another first down here for the Ravens. 4 minutes to go. Aguilar. Oh, no. Is that Watt? Watt is down. He's frustrated. TJ Watt is down. Ladies and gentlemen, not good. Not good news here for the Steelers as TJ Watt is down and frustrated. .359, just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. I believe we're going to be taking a break here at some point. Steelers. Guys, hoping he is okay and they are taking a break. I'll be right back. Hoping TJ Watt is okay. 2nd and 9 here. Huntley almost slips and falls. Just going to have to throw this away being pressured. 3 minutes to go, 3:09 or 3rd and 9 coming up, 3:02 to go in the third quarter. Ravens and Steelers again tied at 7 apiece. Bills clinch the playoff spot with a win, or with a Ravens win. Pittsburgh wins. A Pittsburgh win, which means that a Bills or Jaguars loss will put them in. The Steelers not completely eliminated if they win or if they lose tonight. They'll need a whole bunch more if they do. Huntley. Dobson. Oh, through the hands of the tailback. Incomplete. 4th down. Try to get the hill. And it goes through the hands. 2:57 to go. 4th and 9. And the punt caught at the 11-yard line. Rudolph hands it off to Harris. Harris gets it. I believe we'll have a first down. TJ Watt limping here. Maybe just trying to walk this off. He does have his helmet on. Not needing any help. 3rd and 1, so just shy of the first down marker was Harris. And Pickens' first touch gets the first down. A jet sweep there from George Pickens gives the Steelers the first down. And there's an injured Raven now on the field. All right, 7-7 your score. Rudolph gives it to Harris. Harris is fighting through. Got about 2 there, maybe 3. Second down. 1 minute to go here in this third quarter of play. It looks like there's 2 players that were hurt on that previous play for the Ravens. One was able to get off the field. One was not. 2nd and 8 coming up. 50 seconds to go. And counting here in the third quarter now down to 40 seconds. We'll see at least one more play in the third quarter. Rudolph gives it to Harris. Harris gets about 3 or 4 there. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 or so. He did just get 2 on the first down play. And 15 seconds to go and counting here. I believe that will be the last play of the third quarter. 3rd and 4, so he did get 4 on the play. And that will be the end of the third quarter. That was the last play. Going to the fourth, tied 7 apiece here between the Steelers and the Ravens. Steelers really fighting for a playoff spot and boost their chances with a win tonight. A Ravens win will lock in the Bills in the playoffs. Will lock the Bills into the playoffs. Whether they go for the division win or not. Jonas, what's up, Jonas? How are you today? It looks like you're on Twitch, so make sure if you haven't already, go to, I don't know why I have a hanger in my hand. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my, so I'm live on both YouTube and on Twitch, so make sure you go like the stream on that and subscribe, turn on post notifications, like the stream, of course. Share on Twitch. Still trying to figure out Twitch. I've been streaming a little bit on there. Still trying to figure out how to get more views and stuff. But, yeah. Jonas, what's your NFL team? Steelers clinching scenarios with a win. So Bills. Yeah, so Bills lose at Miami or Steelers playoff clinching scenarios without a win. Ty and Jacksonville loss, and Jacksonville loss, and Denver win. And Houston and Indy win, or a winner declared tonight between Houston and Indy. But with a loss, that means the Bills are in. Huntley. Over the middle, caught Johnson all the way home. Touchdown, Steelers. A 71-yard strike, a huge play to give the Steelers some hope tonight. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. You weren't on ABC, you were on ESPN. That's a good sign, though. It's one of the best signs that we've seen in the NFL. Deontay Johnson with a big catch and a 71-yard touchdown grab to give the Steelers the lead 14-7. I am glad there was not a touchdown scored in the third quarter because that would have – I was debating – there was a bet. I saw one of the bets, and it was a boosted bet that was a touchdown scored in every quarter in this game. I'm glad there wasn't one in the third quarter because there was one in the first and second, none in the third, and then one in the fourth. So we're at 21 right now. I would be okay if this score stayed right where it was. Because I need this team to unless because it's 33. The only other way, if the Ravens do come back and score, the only other way that I can win that bet is if there's not a tie, if there's a tie, or yeah. But the Bills really hoping they don't have to play tomorrow. Well, they will have to play tomorrow, but really hoping that they can lock up this playoff spot tonight without even having to play this weekend. At least lock up the playoff spot. Maybe even win and go for the win tomorrow. But, I mean, go for the division tomorrow. But not being locked in may not be so bad after all anyway. Because if you win tomorrow, you win the division. But Steelers really hoping, really liking their chances. TJ Watt ruled out of the game. That's rough. 1st and 10 here for the Ravens. Now down 7. Huntley and at quarterback. And a carry gets 4. Actually, more than that. Got about 6. 2nd down. Second and 5. If you took that bet, man, I didn't take it, but if someone did, you must be crapping yourself right now. And the Steelers with a good defensive play stops the run, puts it back to about 3rd and 8. I will try to get as much the 1 o'clock games. I will try to get as quickly as I can. Once I get into the car, I don't know. I'm going to try to update everything after the 1 o'clock games tomorrow as soon as I can. Huntley caught, 1st down. I believe that was to Aguilar. If the Ravens get a stud wide receiver next year, that's over. And Edwards gets about 2 there on the carry, 2nd down. We're about an hour away from kickoff. Well, we're just under an hour and a half away from kickoff between the Colts and the Texans. A big game in the AFC South coming up tonight, with an elimination on the line and a playoff spot. Hill with the catch there. Gets 2 more. 3rd and 6 now coming up. 12:10 remaining on the clock here in the 4th quarter. 14-7 your score. I won something. What did I win? Oh, yeah, Florida Panthers. Let's go. And And Aguilar with another third down catch for a first down. Alabama won. What's some of the Biscuit games tonight? Both teams to score. No, that's not happening. Don't I already have that one? Yeah, the John. That's the other one. Okay. Let's do I like that one. Okay, player props. Let's go player props. What are some bets for today's games? Oh, Draymond Green has been reinstated. Third down coming up here for the Ravens. I've already looked at this. Let's go player points. We'll go. Do I like Fred VanVleet? No, I don't like that. Deshaun. I think Malik Beasley, -9.5. Over -9.5. Third down and 8, incomplete. Fourth down coming up here for the Ravens. I'm going to do Deshaun Tate minus over 1.5 assists. Turnovers. I'll do Brook Lopez. Turnover because. And Austin with a big return here gets to 40. Inside. No, past the 40-yard line. Let's go. I like Damian -3 over 3.5. But I'm not going to do that. Giannis triple-double. So you get Giannis triple-double? Nah, I'm not going to do that. Let's go Damian Lillard -32.5 points and assist. Let's go Giannis Antetokounmpo 45.5 minus. Assists and rebounds. I like that. So the Bucks Rockets parlay. A lot of overs. All overs, actually. I don't like unders. I hate unders. I hate betting unders. But those I can see are pretty much realistic. Wild card weekend. January. Okay, so Saturday, 4:30 Eastern on NBC, 8 p.m. Eastern on Peacock. Sunday, 1 o'clock, 4:30 and 8 on Sunday, Monday at 8 Eastern. So that's your schedule. Assuming that that was My assumption was correct. CJ Stroud and the Texans will take on the Colts. I think the Colts are going to win. Pittsburgh won last 17 games with holding a fourth quarter lead. Longest active streak in the NFL. Steelers playoff chances once again 63% with a win, 14% with a loss. 10:03 to go. 1st and 10 Steelers. Warren with the carry gets about 4 there. 2nd down. Again, if the Ravens do win this game, the Bills will lock in a spot in the playoffs. Bills clinch with a Ravens win tonight. Warren trying to fight for yardage does not get anywhere. 3rd down. Oh, the Ravens say they have the football. So the ball did pop out, but the Steelers will retain possession. 3rd and 5. Jalen Warren lucky that they Najee Harris in the backfield with Rudolph. Rudolph drops back to pass. Dumps it down to Harris. Harris gets blown up and taken down for a loss. 4th down. Simpson with a big tackle on Harris. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back with 8 minutes to go. A little less than that. Maybe about 7.5. But good play by Simpson. Yeah, so the Ravens are going to have it with about 7.5 minutes to go. A little bit over that. And that will go into the end zone for a touchback. So to be exact, the Ravens will have it with 7:41 to go. 1st and 10 coming up. We are taking shape for another epic March Madness. We're pretty close to it. Conference play started today. Alabama played their first conference game versus Vandy and won. So I'll be right back. So the Ravens just lost the football in Steeler territory, or in their own territory, deep in their own territory, and the Steelers look like they want to take advantage of that. Let's see what we got for dinner. Okay. So you see we got baked potato, and then you see that right there. That's doesn't look good. Looks like slop, but it's ranch chicken. Shredded ranch chicken soup thing. It's tasty. Really good. Down here, 5-11 and ticking. Harris gets it down to second, 3rd and 2. This game's going to end a little bit before the Colts-Texans game. Harris gets it first down. Out of bounds, 1st and goal. Harris, slips and falls. 2nd and goal. Ravens really need a miracle right now to win this game. Bills looking like they're going to have to do something tomorrow in order to get into the playoffs. I'm gonna rate the chicken 7 out of 10. It doesn't really taste like ranch. I can't taste the ranch. And the potato, I'm gonna rate it 6.5 out of 10. I know what it's sweet. I know what a potato looks like, tastes like. It's good. I like it a lot, but you know what? I'll bump it to 7 out of 10. Why not? And Warren gets taken down with a huge loss here. And the Ravens aren't done yet. They're still fighting, even though they've already locked up the 1 seed. They're still fighting. Boswell kicks the field goal, and it's good. 17-7. Ravens need to score quickly. I don't think they're going to. To be honest, I don't think they're doing anything. Why would they? Don't need to risk anything. If you really want a 14-3 record, go ahead and go for it. But Steelers did what they needed to do to win this game, and they've done it. Unless you really want the Bills to be into the playoffs, like you really, really want the Bills to be in the playoffs, go ahead and go for it. That's all I gotta say. The Steelers with a win. Again, Bills lost at Miami. Jaguars lost their tie at Tennessee. Or Texans and Colts tie. I wish they would do an AFC game and an NFC game. Huntley rolls out. .208 to go. Compliments to the chef.
Whole time trying to get Sean McGuire ready. Jameis was fun to coach.
Yeah.
He was maybe the smartest individual I ever coached. And I don't know if teammates actually loved him to death. So when he came down, he just put the uniform on and went out to warm up instead of, saying, I don't want to dress or be embarrassed. So he was going to stand on the sideline. And actually, if we hadn't had the uniform in the locker room, he wouldn't have dressed. So really, he got a bump rap for that. And I walked out. And I said, James, you can't do that. He said, yes, sir. Immediately ran into it like a big deal. So really, it wasn't his fault. Because the whole night before, he found out. He spent the whole time trying to get Sean McGuire ready. Jameis was fun to coach.
You know, it's
This season, the whole
When the play right? And when we travel, we get access to over 1,300 airport
Yeah, I never thought about movement or me in my life.
if AI, wow, look at that. Oh, does that make dad on the AI?
She would play me.
watch a little something. Seems like it's going down so quickly. Get out the house of your back.
That's not happening. All right, so fourth quarter, 1:19 to go. Huntley at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Huntley's going to try to get out of bounds, gets tackled inbounds. One timeout remaining here for – no timeouts remaining for the Ravens. 0 timeouts, second down. Huntley rolls out, throws it, incomplete. 3rd down and 5, 45 seconds to go. What does the Ravens need? They need a touchdown now. Preferably now. Preferably the next play. Quick touchdown. Take 2 or 3 seconds off the clock. 42 seconds. Onside kick. They'll have the football. It's going to be interesting to see how much they really, really want this win. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to assume the Steelers are winning this game. Assuming so. Assuming so, the Steelers are going to win this game. Huntley takes a sack, 4th down. Field goal, or the Ravens are going to rush up the field goal here. 36-yard attempt, 19 seconds to go, 4th down. Pittsburgh takes their final timeout with 19 seconds to go. Not what they wanted if you're the Ravens. That's funny. Yep, that's facts. And the field goal is good. 17-10 your score. 16 seconds to go. That was actually a smart timeout by the Steelers, and here's why. You force more time off the clock. Yeah, you force time off the clock. You just force 3 more seconds off the clock. Take the timeout at 19. Force 3 more seconds off the clock. So that was a smart timeout if you're the Steelers. The only thing that, really that timeout did that was a con was help the Ravens actually set up the field goal without any pressure or without any time off the clock. Justin Tucker And the Ravens are going to try to onside kick this. If they get the ball, they have 16 seconds. They have a decent amount of time to try to get this game. They would have to score a touchdown, of course. Steelers will recover, and the Steelers will take home the victory. They will just need a Bills or a Jags loss tomorrow to clinch a spot in the playoffs. And the game is over. Mike Tomlin with his 10-plus win season for the Steelers. Steelers, where they finish this with 10-7 record, they will be looking to see if they make the playoffs tomorrow. They are not clinched, nor they are eliminated. Let's go over Let's go over what they need to win. I'm going to do this and delete that, delete that. I don't like that. Oh, well. Oh, well. But Steelers win 17-10 your final over the Ravens. Ravens. Next game will be the playoffs in the divisional round in 2 weeks from now. At home, they'll be home for 2 games. Steelers still looking for a possible win here. They'll need a Bills or Jaguars loss to clinch a spot. But that'll do it for now. I'll be live in about 45 minutes or so for the Colts and the Texans game. Winner of that will be in the playoffs. Loser, out. And the winner will wait to see who will win the division, them or the Jags tomorrow. The Jags win it tomorrow, they will win the division. If the Jags lose tomorrow, then the winner of the Colts and Texans game will win the division. And I'll do it for now. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I will be live again in about 45 minutes or so for the start of the Colts and the Texans. 8:15 Eastern. See y'all then. Peace out.